Hello. Today I'm going to be going over my Pokemon Mega Evolution card collection. This is as far as I got through the walkthrough time portion of it. So as you'll see, as with the rest of the walkthrough time, I tried to include as many of not fully evolved legendaries, first stage, single stage that I could for the different types of cards. So in this case, megas, and then for the megas, I also tried to include the original megas from XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, as well as a mixture of the new megas introduced in ZA, and unique cards like the Shedinja and Smeargle. All right, so here are the illustration promos from 2024. I like that they introduced EX illustration promo, though it's not holographic. Okay, and then Latios didn't get a Mega, but Latias did this year, which is in contrast to what they did in the XY era, where Latios got the Mega. Mega Bombasnow finally got a Mega Evolution here. You can see that these new full arts for Megas have the character in the background, or the non Mega character in the background. You Shedinja, Fragile Husk, the Spiritomb, so it's a single stage evolution illustration rare. They keep going with the illustration rare, special illustration rares in if right through from Scarlet and Violet through the Mega Evolution era, and then to Mega Venusaur EX. Okay, so for this page, there's a 3-stage full art series here. So you have the Mega Venusaur EX there. It connects with its pre-evolutions, and you can see there's a Venusaur not Mega Evolved that formed by these two cards that connect. You can see the new design for the Mega Evolutions. So Mega Evolutions have a black EX instead of the normal silver EX, which the normal silver EX continues through Mega Evolution era, but that's the distinguishing feature here. And for the special illustration rares for these megas, we see quite a few different kinds. So we saw the 3-part connecting series of the Venusaur. There's also this one that doesn't have any. Yeah, this one doesn't have any mentions of its pre-evolutions, but we can see that there are quite a few featured here. Well, for the Gardevoir, we see the 3-stage evolution line. They do this a lot with Pokemon that evolve twice that are featured on the box art for the expansions. And then they have these gold Mega Ultra Rare cards, which, yeah, so these two, they mention the names of the Pokemon, and they feature the Mega Evolved Pokemon on the front. Those are pretty cool. Okay, so oh yeah, so there's also a single stage Mega Evolution, Mega Kangaskhan EX, a single stager for the Absol, and these new item cards, they just feature full arts with no gold in the background. Same with the stadium cards. I think people tend to like those a lot more. So we see Oricorio EX, special illustration rare, and the normal EX. No Mega Evolution here. And Smeargle, another Smeargle card. This one, this one's about coin flipping and attaching that many basic energy to bench Pokemon. Similar to the previous effects we've seen. So you see Mega Charizard X EX. This is different from how they had Mega Charizard previously. Before, they didn't have the letter here, but now they're distinguishing between X and Y. So the Mega Evolutions, they feature the set names. So we saw Mega Brave, Mega Symphonia previously. Those are the Japanese names for the two halves of Mega Evolution. This one's Inferno X, the Japanese name again. Flygon Illustration Rare, fully evolved. Then we have a Legendary, Zacian Illustration Rare, and Rotom EX SIR. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so we also get the full art treatment for Poke Tools and the special energy cards. Going into Ascended Heroes, they have these trainers Pokemon again, like the Hotz Pincursion, and they bring back the Terrestrial Pokemon for the Celebration. There's a baby Pokemon illustration rare. Then they have they have the Surfer illustration rare, and they also had more illustration rares for other cards introduced over last year from the Trainers Pokemon expansions, like the Aurora. And we introduced some Mega Attack rares. So with this set, we first have some of the new Megas from X and Y era, like the Mega Holucha, and we introduced these illustration rare, the Mega Attack rares, which feature the English name of the cards for the Japanese versions. And I have one English one that has the Japanese name for the attack, similar to what they did with XY Megas in the previous years. There's a nice assortment of them here, and then Mega Dragonite's the featured Pokemon from this set. We see that Mega Dragonite, they do the same thing as they did with the Gardevoir. You continue having other special illustration rares that aren't of this style, including for the Stage 2 Pokemon, the Electros. And another gold Mega Rare. The Ascended Heroes, they did this interesting thing with the reverse hollows. So they have a normal reverse hollow, some of the for the item cards, but then for Pokemon you get this energy symbol reverse hollow as well as the Pokeball reverse hollow. There's a bunch of them, and they're repeated among the different so like the same energy symbol doesn't necessarily get the same Pokeball pattern, and the Pokeball pattern can be shared between Pokemon of different energy symbols, and the same evolution line always has the same Pokeball pattern. And there's special ones for Rocket's Pokemon, and Trainer's Pokemon just get this normal Pokeball on them. So that's pretty cool. What the dual cards look like, same as from Scarlet and Violet. Oh yeah, so this is the English one with Japanese text on it, and this is starting the celebration of the 30th anniversary. So we have the Pikachu here, the random Smirk attack, and then some fossil Pokemon. So the same deal as we had basically for Scarlet and Violet. And then full art trainers are similar to what we had previously as well. And middle stage. The middle stage Double Aid evolves into Aegislash. So here we see the middle stage one getting an illustration rare, but not the fully evolved Pokemon, which is interesting. And then they bring back these variations of the normal energies, like the growing energy. But yeah, that's missing Meowth. So it's first stage Pokemon that gets an EX card and a special illustration rare. In a perfect order, they have this the Mega Zygarde EX. So even legendaries get this treatment. In the case of Zygarde, it has 3 different forms besides its Mega, so that's what they feature in the back instead of the pre-evolutions, which is pretty cool. And then But yeah, these are what the EX cards look like for just the normal full art without the Pokemon in the background. And we see we got Mega Floette with ZA, so this is what that looks like with the special illustration rare and the full art card. Right, and there's going to be more with 30th anniversary, but that's as far as I want to go. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you next time.